But the point I want you to see here is that preaching the word of the truth is to proclaim what the scriptures teach. Let's get to the word as quickly as possible. Start with the word and then do the explaining. It's like we read it here and then come back and do the explaining. That's what preaching the word of truth is to proclaim what the scriptures teach. And let's beware. I watch some of these popular preachers and teachers on TV, and they have these fancy things up on the backdrop, and people sitting there with their notepads. There's no Bible. The preachers want you to take their word for it. Well, you talk about trouble. That's taking the person's word for it. How many times has somebody quoted even a part of Scripture and it strikes you a little bit odd? You go back and start reading it, and then you realize they just quoted part of the Scripture. They didn't quote the whole thing. They didn't even quote it in its context. That's why I love it that looking around, everybody's got a Bible open. And everybody is looking at this word and what it says. And I endeavor as much as possible when I'm preaching, not to just say, well, we don't have time to quote it or to look at it, but let's just quote it. No, let's go to it. Let's look at it. Because what's important and vital is the word. And I believe Peter gives us this example. Preaching the word of truth is to proclaim what the scriptures teach. Here's an example over here in 1 Corinthians chapter 15 of why we're careful. In 1 Corinthians 15, Paul again says, moreover, brethren, I declare unto you the gospel which I preached unto you. You can't say preached and not say the gospel when it comes to Paul or Peter or any of these. Because that's their message. That's their subject. And he says, which also you have received and wherein you stand. Received how? God having opened their hearts to receive it, to welcome. That word welcome means to receive.